And now, a Shakespeare in the Arb exclusive. Hey guys, we're back forest here, like I usually call it. Act 1, right? Act 1 is still going on, I believe, and we're just waiting here, and let's have a nice talk with the great actor, Brooklyn. Here's Brooklyn, Alistair Dimitri. You guys know him from before. How are you doing, Brooklyn?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good, thanks, Brooklyn. Tell me, how's the experience? Like, today's the last day of the revival.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Well, I'm gonna miss everyone. That's for sure. I mean, I at first when it was so hot, and I wasn't really sure. I thought, how do people do this? But but it's a lovely day today, and
It's a bit chilly.
oh yeah, I like it that way.
You like it that way,
especially
too.
when I'm wearing this.
Yes.
But I am going to miss everyone, and so even if it were still nasty and hot, I'd miss the people.
Right. How is
and I'll miss this costume. I like this costume.
Yes. What do you like about it?
I mentioned that last time.
You must have. What do you like the best about it?
I like that it's kind of cool looking.
It's kind of velvety, right?
Well, it's suede.
Suede,
leather.
suedey leather. Okay, nice.
And that's to say that's not to say it is cool though, because it's actually quite warm. And
Right.
It's comfy today though. It's a good weight.
Right. We know that you did really well in as Uncle Vanya at the.
I had a lot of fun
playing in the barn there.
Yes.
It was great. What was your experience like going from Shakespeare to Uncle Vanya, to Chekhov back to Shakespeare? Now you're doing the Winter Sale again, the revival.
Oh, I think that was fun. It was a nice break. Each one kind of gives a break from the other one. I was saying when I started doing the Chekhov that I missed Shakespeare, and then after I was done with the Chekhov, I was saying, oh, I kind of missed the Chekhov. So,
Who do you like better as a writer?
oh, I don't know. They're different. So I mean, I couldn't really say.
And as a play, which do you like? Is it hard to say?
Between these two plays?
Yes.
Well, I've never been very fond of The Winter's Tale actually as a play. So I guess I'd have to say Uncle Vanya.
Did you read it before the?
Oh yeah, I read it before.
Okay.
But I mean, it has great moments. They're just so
Yes.
different too. So
You have some great moments in this play.
well,
Give us better credit.
yeah. Well, I don't.
All that stuff you say.
I'm a little too loud on that. Really, I
But
should.
you do it well.
Well, why, thank you.
You're
But
welcome.
you know, it's not really my tragic moment there. So I don't want to heighten it too much. But
the tuft of pines, or the way you say it, by the puft of tines.
well, that's the way I've
That
said
one-
it
once.
Yeah.
Yes, you've said it once and it's been a super hit,
Yeah.
apparently.
Well, yeah, because I kept repeating it afterwards because I thought it was funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, we were talking the other day, I was it during a rehearsal or something? I asked you, yes, because we walked up early before the curtain call, so it was a rehearsal day. That would you ever like to have your own television show?
Well, yeah. As I said the other day, I certainly wouldn't object to it. It's not a goal of mine that I'm going to actively seek.
Right.
But I mean, if it was thrust upon me, I wouldn't refuse it.
And what channel would it be on?
Oh, I don't know.
Would you like it to be on the Travel Channel?
Oh, that'd be fun.
What would you do on that?
I'd go to Venice.
Would it be like a show you're just traveling the world and talking about the places you're going to?
Yeah, I guess so.
So what would set you apart from Anthony Bourdain or Andrew Zimmern or
Yeah, I forgot to talk. Well,
or Samantha Brown? What would set you apart from them?
Well, I guess I'm vegetarian, so.
You are vegetarian.
Yeah, so I guess.
So am I.
That would sort of limit the exoticness of what I might take in to a certain extent, anyway.
But it could still be fun.
Yeah, so it could
Yes.
it could be fun for vegetarians.
No, what's your academic background like? What are you majoring in at the moment?
Well, I'm a classical civilization major.
Classic Civ. Okay,
Yes.
so you have a historical and arts / architecture.
Yeah, I find that interesting. Although I'm sure there are a lot of people who are very well qualified.
Yes, so you do have that. You could, if you could
Yeah.
go. Would you limit yourself to only European countries?
Oh no, I think hopefully it would be a successful show and we'd run out of that.
Right.
So then I'd have to
could
go
go
to
to
the
different-
Amazon or something.
Or you go to Australia.
Antarctica.
Antarctica. It would
Yeah.
be cold there. Much colder than it is today. Yes.
I'd like to do that sometime.
Yeah. So you do have that. You have that classical edge over some people.
Yeah, over some people. Not very. I
Yes.
mean, although
Over lots of people, actually.
though most classical people have a classical edge over me.
Yes.
Because I think theater is my
Your forte.
yes, that's my forte.
So you could do a theater/classic civ thing on TV, and you could do really well with that, I think. And I would watch the show.
Well, you know, if there was such a thing, or if I felt so inclined to create such a thing and strive for it.
Would you produce it?
Work on? I guess I'd have to, because no one else would. So
You could team up with a production house
Yeah.
and do it like that, I guess.
I guess so.
What would you call it?
Oh, I don't know.
What was the name you were calling it that day?
I don't think I had a name for it.
Yes, you did.
Didn't you make up the name?
No, you had the name.
I don't remember
What
what
the
it was.
hat? You're like Gaddafi something.
Oh right. Well, yeah. That's because of
The hat? I don't know. Was the hat something?
Well, yeah. It's because I wear in this play. I wear a hat that combined with, if I make sort of the right grimace, I have. It's been said that I resemble Muammar Gaddafi. Kind of like that.
So
Except with his
would it
hat.
be called Gaddafi's Travels?
I don't think that would be very popular.
People would hate it, right?
Oh, they probably. I mean, like, unless it were obviously a comedic show. In
Seriously, do you have a plan for your travel show?
I don't.
You don't?
Because I don't really have a plan for a travel
Yes.
show. I mean, if we,
Yes.
like I was saying, if
If it happened, it happened.
if Zeus dropped a travel show upon me, I would say, oh, thank you, Zeus, and
What would it like? What would the elements be? Would you just travel or go to like museums and go to restaurants and stuff as well? What would you do on it?
I don't know. I think most people do go to museums and restaurants, so I'd probably do that.
Would you Would you cook?
Oh yeah, why not? I mean,
Would you
and
cook on your own show?
It seems more interesting sometimes just walking around streets and visiting people, though. So.
Right, and just chatting with them,
Yeah.
and then do you know any foreign languages?
I only know German, which
Yeah.
I'd like to. I
Is it
really would
fluent?
like to learn Italian. No, it's not fluent.
Okay.
But it was good enough to get rid of my language requirement here at the U.
With German?
Yes. So
Could
that's
you say something to the audience in German?
9.
What does that mean?
But actually, I was just lying because I just did so. I guess I could recite a piece of poetry.
Sure, go ahead.
Wer reitet so spät durch Nacht und Wind? Es ist der Vater mit seinem Kind, er hat den Knaben wohl in den Arm, er fasst ihn sicher, er hält ihn warm. Mein Sohn, was birgst du so bang dein Gesicht? Siehst, Vater, du den Erlkönig nicht, den Erlenkönig mit Kron und Schweif. So that goes on and on, but
What does it mean?
that's
that was
Erlkönig
that was fantastic. Sorry.
by Goethe.
What was it called?
Erlkönig.
By Goethe.
Yes.
And what does it mean?
Well, it's a story about this child being murdered by this creepy magical entity
Wow.
in his father's arms. But yeah,
Fascinating. What does the title mean?
well, yeah, that's a matter of some debate among scholars. Apparently, they used to think it meant the king of elves, which was based on some Scandinavian thing. But now some people say it means older king. So it's some kind of a king.
Some kind of a magical king or
Yeah.
something. Right.
And it's so some kind of a spirit
Mhm.
or a
Right.
sprite or something to that effect.
Right.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, we wish you all the best, Brooklyn.
thank
you
you.
so much. And I hope. Oops, that was too close. I hope they can see us. Well, guys, this is Brooklyn Alistair Dimitri. He's bad, really bad to the bone. Literally, he's fantastic. He's cool, and he wouldn't mind having his own travel channel show or any show on TV. Provided that the powerful, almighty powerful, Zeus with this lightning bolt in his hands drops a show upon his shoulders, or otherwise.
Maybe
if
it'd be
necessary-
Hermes. I don't know, since he's the
What is-
messenger. It's hard to say, or Mercury.
Yes.
So,
Someone-
anyway, yeah, however
someone.
it worked out.
Yes.
Apollo would be fine
Wonderful.
too. Yeah.
Wonderful. Yes, and we wish you
Yeah.
all the best. Hope that Travel Channel show or whatever show you want, if it ever comes up on your shoulders, it works out really well, and you get one soon. I would watch the show.
Oh, I'm on this show.
Yes, you're on this show,
alright,
and yes, and is there anything you would like to say to the subscribers before we sign off?
No.
Yes, and oh yeah, keep watching this space for more. Hopefully I will get Brooklyn to act in a script I would write using him as one of the main characters. It would be fun to work with you, Brooklyn, in the show.
Oh, yes.
As something
like
we
doing
actually
stuff.
do acting. Yes. Well, thank you so much, Brooklyn.
All right.
All the best.
Bye,
Take care.
Pawan.
Bye. Take care.
Beseech your highness, give us better credit. We've always freely served you, and beseech so to esteem of us. And on our knees we beg,